Good morning, my darlings. Welcome to my dressing room. I'm not gonna lie, I am struggling to motivate myself to do anything useful today, and I actually find that vlogging makes me a little bit more productive because I feel like I need to do stuff in order to create content. Otherwise, I would literally just lay on the sofa today and do absolutely nothing. So I have done my Peloton, I've showered, I probably should go and make myself some lunch. It's already 10 to 1, but I think I'm gonna go and make myself a smoothie. And then the plan for today is to really blitz this room. Sometimes when I'm feeling like I want to be productive, but I don't want to be work productive, I find that changing or organizing my space makes me feel good. So that is the plan for today. What I would like to do is sort out the rails that are outside the dressing room. Let me show you. So somehow these two rails have just got very, very full. It looks very messy. This is kind of new in stuff or newish in stuff that I haven't organized yet, and it just looks messy. There's clothes, there's bits and bobs lying around from Christmas. So yeah, I definitely want to attack these areas. I also want to tidy up, well, just this whole area needs tidying. I don't need these drawers, these lovely cream drawers that were basically all of my beauty storage when we lived in London. I just don't need them. I need to really brutally sort through my beauty products because I find that if I have drawers, I just create clutter. So the plan is to clear out all of these, but first I need some sustenance. I'm gonna go downstairs, make a smoothie, and then it's time to have a big old sort out and clear out. So whenever I post my smoothie, I do always get a few questions on what's actually in it. So I thought I would quickly run through my smoothie recipe. I have shared this on my channel, but probably not in a year or so. Nothing's really changed. It's just my go-to morning breakfast post-workout smoothie. I don't know or even care if it's particularly healthy, but I think it is so yummy and it keeps me really full for a long time. And I actually don't like eating fruit. I don't like the texture of it, but I do like it within a smoothie. So this is my way of getting a little bit of fruit. I actually already chopped up a banana before I decided I was going to film this. So I've got a banana in there. Doesn't matter if they're a little bit brown. If they get any browner, I will make some banana bread. And then I usually, to be honest, I usually freeze my fruits just so it lasts a little bit longer. But we actually got this just yesterday or the day before, so I've got a good hearty handful of chopped strawberries and blueberries. I tend to just get whatever's there, whatever's in season, not that these are in season at the moment. I like raspberries in my smoothies as well. So what I will do to make it a little bit more filling is add a really good, I would say 2 tablespoons of oats, 2 teaspoons of chia seeds, 1 very full teaspoon of almond butter. This is obviously the unhealthy bit. You could skip this if you want to, but honestly, I love a nutty flavor and I think this makes such a huge difference. So yeah, a good dollop of almond butter. And then, just because it feels a little bit healthier and it's something in there that's good for you, I like to add in a beauty powder. I love the Beauty Chef. This is a brand that I really, really like. This is their Glow Inner Beauty Essentials supplement. Pretty sure this is a vegan brand. I've got a few different products from the Beauty Chef. I will just switch on to the next one when I finish this, which won't be too long. And then I top it up with almond milk. I have to say I actually prefer hazelnut milk, but for some reason I've not been able to get my hands on it quite as easily since we left London. The Sainsbury's in Clapham always had hazelnut milk, but none of the supermarkets around here seem to have it, so I might have a little look online because I do think that just adds to the nutty flavour a little bit more. So I wazz it all up in the Thermomix just for a few seconds, and then I pop it in a glass with a big chunky straw. These I got from this shop in Clapham called, I think it's called Common, and it was basically an eco coffee shop. I'm sure you can probably get them online, these big chunky glass straws, which is great because what I like to do is sprinkle something on top. Now this is a little mixture. This is actually a one I made myself. It's got puffed quinoa, a few seeds like sunflower seeds, a few little almond bits, so I like to sprinkle some of that on top, so it's important that I have a nice wide straw to be able to slurp it all up in. I feel a little bit more human after I've had some sustenance. I don't know if maybe I'm just overdoing it a bit on the Peloton, but I feel weak in the daytime. I know it's January and everyone is probably not feeling tip-top, but sometimes after a big Peloton session I just feel weak in the days, and that's probably the opposite to how I should be feeling. So I think it's not going to be long until I go and make myself some lunch, just so I don't go into a calorie deficit. Anyway, oh, goodness me, we're back in lockdown as well, and I should have gone to get my hair coloured. Look at this. Never mind, scrape it back and forget about it, because I don't need to look glam today. Okay, so it may seem a little bit counterintuitive, but what I'm going to do is start by actually putting stuff away, and then I'm going to have a clear out. And I know that sounds totally bonkers, but I feel like I just need to see these rails emptied. I need to put stuff away where it's going to live, and then I will go through section by section and see where I've got far too many cashmere jumpers, far too many gilets, things like that, and then do my clear out. This is a bit of a problem that non-fashion bloggers probably don't have, but why I tend to have these rails out here is that I always want to be showing you guys, and even wearing in my videos, just newer stuff and things which you guys can still purchase. So for example, this is like my newest H&M jumper. This is my latest jumper dress, my new gilet. Whereas when these things get put into my wardrobe, they just tend to get swallowed up by everything else in there. That is a major fashion YouTuber problem, not a real world problem, my goodness. Maybe it's just something in my head. I feel like I always want to be wearing stuff that you guys can actually buy. But yeah, it sounds mad even saying it out loud. I wonder if any other fashion influencers can relate. I feel like I'm just talking and putting off actually doing it. So I'm just going to pop you guys on a time lapse and start going through this rail and popping all the pieces where they belong. The touch of your hand makes me tremble within. The smell of your hair lying here in my bed. We've already hit the first hurdle in that method of emptying the rails first, because as you can see, my knitwear area is completely full. I still have knitwear up here. I've got a pile of knitwear here, and it is most definitely not going to fit into this area. So I think this is going to be the first area that I'm going to tackle. I can see already there are some really, oh my goodness, my fake tan. I have not messed up my fake tan in so long. I think maybe because we're just washing our hands so much at the moment. It's just looking awful. So I need to have a hand pamper later, scrub off the old tan, redo my nails. Anyway, yeah, I can see some jumpers up here that I just wouldn't reach for anymore. For example, this is maybe a 4 or 5 year old Jules jumper, and you can see that it's really bobbly. That definitely needs to go to the charity shop. I wonder if it's even just good for a clothing recycling bank. I don't even think it's probably good enough for a charity shop. But it is a nice warm jumper. So, and then because there's so much knitwear in here, I just forget about some favorites. Like this is a really beautiful Tory birch knit, but because it's folded up here and I've got so much newer knitwear, I just forget about these lovely favorite pieces. So I'm going to go through this. I'm going to be quite harsh. What I tend to do in my head is think, have I worn it in the last 6 months? And obviously right now we are in peak knitwear season. If I'm not loving it and wearing it now, then am I gonna love it and wear it again? I'm not so sure. Does it properly fit me? Does it make me feel good? Do I have something else in here that I would rather wear than that particular piece? And I also find it really helps me to have in my mind, would so-and-so wear this? So think of your favorite fashion icon. For me, it's, well, it's always been Julia Engel, a blogger from, I think she lives in South Carolina. I love her style. I always think, would Julia wear this? But now my style is a little bit more countryside-y. I don't know if that's still applicable. I don't know. So I'm going to go through this and pull out some bits which I no longer need. And I do need to be brutal because no one needs this much knitwear. Gonna be alone, 'cause with you, I'm finally coming home. I wanna be with you always, 'cause that is what my heart says.
That's what my heart says. I wanna be with you always. You are my world in every place.
Honestly, I think my wardrobe is like Mary Poppins' handbag, and not that that's a bad thing. I don't know if you guys remember when I showed you the wardrobe to begin with, but it's got a huge amount of storage at the back there as well. So if I ever had to, I could vacuum pack some stuff and pop it at the back, but I just don't see the point in that. I honestly would rather that other people got some lovely use out of these pieces, because with my job, I do have a lot times a million the amount of clothing that any normal person needs, and prepare for the world's smallest violin, but it does sometimes upset me that I just don't remember all my really nice pieces. I don't have time to wear all the nice pieces, which I know is the most ridiculous and unsympathetic problem to have in the whole world. But even just now, I'm going through this and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I totally have overlooked this gorgeous cashmere cardigan that I loved in summer, and it would have been perfect to wear throughout the Christmas period, just with a lovely belt, and I actually just forgot that I had it because it was just crammed in amongst all of this knitwear. So I've spent all of that time, which was about 20 minutes. I listened to a load of Sherlock's podcasts. I went through this rail twice, so hopefully I feel like I have gotten rid of quite a lot of stuff. I have got a massive IKEA bag here, literally bulging at the seams with things which I am going to give away, and yet it's still pretty full. So what I've done is I've popped a few cardigans down here. I might actually go through this one more time, because it is still a little bit bonkers, and yes, I do have a major colour palette. Yeah, I'm going to go through this one more time, because then I still have to add in the newer bits from the rail, which is going to pad this out again.
And it's a smile on your face, and as time goes by, I know I'm in a better place. I'm in a better place. Without your love, I am out of place, and without you.
Well, we have had a visitor. Someone has snuck his way all the way up to Mummy's dressing room, which is very naughty considering little boys aren't actually allowed upstairs. And what's worse is I do have a sneaky suspicion that somebody might have done a little tinkle somewhere. Doesn't that look like a guilty face? That looks like a guilty face. A very scruffy guilty face. So I'm going to take this little boy downstairs, and then I'm going to have to do a treasure hunt to find out where this little fluff bomb has done a wee. Great progress though. These are the empty coat hangers, which is great because I was starting to run out of coat hangers. All the new knitwear fits into the cupboard, and this is the pile of pieces which I have managed to clear out. Woohoo! Okay, so Dickie update. I did not find a tinkle anywhere, but I did find something else. So we found the source of his little guilty face, and he is now back in the family room with his older brother tucked up by the fire. Okay, I feel like I'm done when it comes to the knitwear. I've closed the doors on this area. And by the way, I have just realized I don't think I ever did a proper wardrobe tour with everything within the wardrobe. Obviously I showed you the whole process where the wardrobe was built. As you may remember, we worked with the Heritage Wardrobe Company, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm just in love with my wardrobe. I love it so much. And on that note, really awfully, over Christmas, someone hacked the Heritage Wardrobe Company's Instagram. They had been growing such an amazing account, such an amazing following, and their account got hacked over Christmas. So they now have a new account, which I'll leave linked down below. So if you would like some wardrobe inspo, please go and follow them, because it made me cry. I was so distraught that someone could do that. So yeah, do go and follow them if you would like. And yeah, I have the Heritage Wardrobe Company to thank for my dream dressing room. So let me know if you would like a kind of tour as to where stuff is, like how I've organized it now that it's completely finished. Because yeah, I would like to do that kind of video, so let me know if that's something you'd like to see. Okay, so knitwear is done. I actually have an empty space up here. Ooh. don't know what I could put up there. That's the great thing about having a big wardrobe. I actually have space, something that I've not experienced before within wardrobes. I don't know if I'm going to have a summer dress clear out now. It feels like, I mean, this area is not full by any stretch. So many lovely favourites. Do you remember my lovely H&M dress? Lovely one from Stout. Oh, my favourite Zimmermann dress. Yeah, I just don't feel like I need to sort this area out now, and no one really wants summer dresses right now. So probably not the best timing to do that. It's about half an hour later, my battery just died, so I had to pop it on charge for a little bit, and we've made good progress. I did a little bit of a whiz around the cupboards that are here, which has basically got my shorter coats in it, and I've pulled out a few shorter coats, which I just don't need anymore. This bag, I think I showed you earlier, just overflowing with knitwear. And then I have got some more bits and bobs, some bits which are brand new, which is absolutely crazy. I am going to be doing, I'm not going to be selling all of this stuff because if things have been sent to me by a brand, then they tend to just go to charity. But a lot of these things which I have purchased, I am going to be doing my private sale again. I will leave the email address for you to email down in the description box down below. I'm actually having my assistant deal with it all for me this time because it was a little bit stressful last time sending prices over and things like that. So I'm going to be doing it a little bit differently this time. So yeah, if you did want to purchase any of these items, I'm not promising that everything will be listed because, as I said, a lot will be going to charity. But yeah, there'll be an email address in the description box down below. The next thing I'm going to tackle is beauty. Look how much emptier that rail is out there. It's looking so much better. I've also decided that my boots, my tall boots, didn't really have a place, but I have now popped them down here, so underneath my coats seemed like a sensible place to keep my boots, so that feels a little bit more organized. So I definitely need some food and another coffee, so I'm going to go and make myself some lunch, leave my camera battery to charge, and then it's on to the beauty storage next. I love you with all of my heart, together forever, never to part. Be with you always. We are doing well. We are definitely doing well. This is the pile of stuff which is going. It keeps growing and growing and growing. And then we have this area out here is starting to look so much more neat and tidy. I have just collapsed the ring lights, not ring lights, what are they called? Box lights? I've forgotten what they're called, softbox lighting. Just collapsed those. They were just cluttering up the area behind there. I think I've used them once the whole time I have been filming up here, so they didn't need to be erected. And then I have collapsed the rail that was here, and already this area looks so much more neat and tidy. It's actually so warm up here, I've had to crack open the window. I'm going to go and pop my coffee in the microwave so it's nice and warm again, and then I'm going to pop another podcast on while I attack these chests of drawers. I am most definitely putting this off. It's the part which I know is going to be the least fun, but I'll feel so good once I've done it. I have to be honest, I have been putting this off for over a year. Even when we lived in Clapham, I knew that I needed to sort out these drawers, but I have just let it drag on and on and on, even to the point where we actually moved house with these drawers not sorted out. There's just, you know, just clack, you know, beauty products that I haven't finished and are probably all now out of date. But then there's some really lovely things in here which I need to use. For example, I've got a La Mer face mist. That should be downstairs. I've got Charlotte Tilbury makeup sprays. All stuff which just needs a big old sort out, because I think that Mum would quite like these drawers. I mean, I don't even use this as my hair drawer anymore, so that definitely needs sorting out. And then I have got leftover drawer pulls from my wardrobe. I have no idea what to do with these. I might list these on a local Facebook group, see if anybody wants to have those for free. Oh, this is full of travel miniatures. What is in here? Just notebooks, a whole drawer full of notebooks. My goodness, that's my old Clapham house keys. Yeah, this needs, oh, these just need a major clear out, so time to caffeinate and then attack the drawers. Cause that is what my heart says. That's what my heart says. I wanna be with you appreciate these hyperlapses are probably really boring, so let me tell you where I'm at so far. I have a lot of travel minis. I'm never too sure where to put travel minis, so I have condensed them into a couple of bags. I know I've got more somewhere. I'll probably come across those very soon. I've got, I think I'm going to put the travel minis, let's see. Well, we found this empty space earlier, didn't we? So I guess for now they can live up here. I might as well just use the space that I've got, and then I can get rid of those chests of drawers. So travel minis are going to go up there. I guess it kind of works because this is summer stuff. If I do get to travel in the next 6 months, it's going to be somewhere warm, hopefully. So I'll require items from here. But yeah, I haven't had to touch my travel minis in quite some time for obvious reasons. And then I also have a few tech bits. So I've got memory card readers, a really old phone, a microphone muffler. So these drawers either side of my mirror, I haven't actually got much clothing in. So this one has got a bit of loungewear, but then I have got some camera equipment, some lights in there, and then more of my big lights in that one. These ones, these three down here, were completely empty, so I thought I might as well fill them with tech stuff. Camera, microphone, muffler, memory card reader. This is going to be my Canon, oh, that's another old iPhone, Canon G7X Graveyard. RIP to the old Canon G7Xs, RIP to my old phones. Question, what do you guys do with your old phones? It seems really silly to just have them in a drawer when they are perfectly usable. Might try and wipe that one so that my mum can have it. This has got loads of wires in, that's got loads of miscellaneous wires in, so I'm gonna just keep popping any tech stuff in there. So I decided not to film the second hyperlapse of the second chest of drawers because very, very boring for you, I'm sure. But as you can see, the chest of drawers are now gone. I managed to totally empty them, so Charlie has taken them downstairs, and hopefully they will make for perfect little bedside tables for Lila. So we now have a rubbish section, a charity shop section, and everything else has pretty much been put into, hopefully, a good little home. So over here, I have made these drawers into, so this is kind of like a tech drawer. I know it's not ideal having tech stuff in a wardrobe space, but I would just rather use the storage that I have. Half of this stuff I have purchased in the aim of improving my audio or improving XYZ, and I never end up even figuring out how to do it. This is a really fancy microphone that I got for my like sit down videos, but I've just never set it up. I need to spend a day properly working on all of that. And then the next drawer down is a little bit more of like an office, notebooks. I've got all my expenses receipts in there, pens, gift cards, things like that. And then, excuse the messy clothes, gosh, it's starting to get dark already. This has become a little travel section, so as and when we're allowed to travel again. I've got my travel makeup bag, travel water flask. This is like a, what do you call it? A spray that actually sanitizes your mask, which is amazing, especially if we have any flights. I once just missed my mask halfway through to freshen it up. And then this amazing travel coffee cup. These are both from Corksicle. And then travel miniatures in these little bags. So that is super. And then I have this really lovely box of goodies that I wanted to share with you. So this company, Fika Lifestyle, is actually the wife of the carpenter that built our wardrobe. So she very kindly sent this lovely box of products along. Fika apparently is Swedish, kind of for the word for coffee break, a little bit like hygge. So she's got some really lovely things on her website. She sent me some very, very generous little gifts. We have got a pair of alpaca bed socks. Oh my goodness, I'm going to put those on now. They are so gorgeously soft. Oh, some lovely little bath bombs. I love things like this. Definitely need to have a bath later. What's this? Oh, that is so funny. This is a foot cream, and I was literally just thinking I need to give my feet some pampering. We did actually take out the bidet from our bathroom, which used to be my little foot spa, but that would be nice to apply after a lovely bath. Ooh, facial mask, calming and moisturizing. She sent a lovely little note about the business as well, and she very kindly popped in some chocolates for Charlie. So I'll leave the Fika Lifestyle website link down below. It could be a really lovely place to pick up some gifts if you know anybody that needs a little bit of cheering up during these times. My next mission is this cupboard here. To be honest, I don't know if there's that much that I want to get rid of or too much tidying I can do. I know they don't look very nice, but I can't really think of a better way of putting my bigger handbags. Oh, it's really tricky. I've got like my very first Mulberry Bayswater just kind of rammed at the back there. Probably never going to use that bag again, but it was my first ever designer handbag, so I don't want to get rid of it. Goodness me, this is a task for another day. Does anyone else do this when you change handbags? You just leave the junk in the bottom of the handbag that you were previously using? Oh, I really should tidy this. I think maybe I will continue with this tomorrow because then I will have the energy to tidy out old handbags. It's always the Mulberry handbags end up with all my junk in. I bet this has got loads of stuff in it as well. Yep, look at that, it's just full of handbag rubbish. I hope this one doesn't. No, that one's empty, thank goodness. I mean, if I can live without the stuff that's been in these bags, let's be honest, I've not taken a big bag out like this throughout the whole of 2020, so if I can live without the stuff for that long, I probably could just tip all of the contents in the bin, but that seems very wasteful, so I will have a little rummage through it tomorrow, but I think I'm coming towards the end of my energy for today. My lovely Prada backpack. Now, I bought that so that I could use it on travels. Haven't been doing any of that lately. Straw bags, perfect for summer. And then I've got this Givenchy bag. Is it Givenchy? Saint Laurent, that I've not even used. It's still got its stuffing and its tag on. Do I have any boots I can get rid of? Do you know what? I've never really reached for these. Where are these from? I think they might be Tory Burch. Yeah, I bought those from the Outnet, but I've never worn them, so I think I might sell those. My first ever over-knee boots from Zara. I still love those. I would normally wear these a lot in autumn, but again in autumn we were just pretty much locked down, so I didn't wear them this autumn. Yeah, I feel like I will wear all of these again, and knee-high boots are ones which just never really go out of fashion, so it does seem silly to get rid of any of those. And I do love my snake effect boots as well. Do you know what? I never actually found these that comfy. There's something about the height of them. This bit here would finish just behind my knee, and it always just rubbed a little bit, so I think I might part ways with those. What else have I got behind there? I've got some of my summer straw bags, my first ever Stuart Weitzman boots. So I've got boots in here and I've got boots behind the doors there as well. I don't think I want to get rid of any more, but those two I don't think I need in my collection anymore. I can fit this bag in the back there now. Okay, my darlings, as you can see, it is now dark outside. It's coming up to 5 p.m. and I'm going to try this new thing this year where I actually stop working at 5 p.m. And I know that today my work has been filming a wardrobe clear out, but nonetheless I have been vlogging and I want to have a little bit of downtime, so I'm going to go downstairs, kiss my little boys and start thinking about what we're going to have for dinner. So I am going to end the vlog here. Might do a little bit more tidying and sorting. I might do a little bit more tomorrow morning when I have got some energy, but I feel like it has been a productive session, especially the area outside the dressing room. So yeah, let me know if you would like a video on like a bit of a tour now that it's done, and definitely feeling a lot neater and tidier in here. And I am planning on filming my weekend fashion video tomorrow as well, so please do let me know your requests. If you have any, down in the comments section below. I think the video I'm going to film tomorrow is one which I have kind of been teasing and promising for many years. It's about time I did it. I wanted to do it as kind of like a properly filmed, like, you know, with my videographer who is now on maternity leave. I wanted to do like a big production with her, but I think actually it could just be a chatty video. So yeah, you might be able to guess what it is if you have been here on my channel for a little while. As I mentioned, some of this stuff will be being sold online, so do drop me an email. I think I'm going to ask Molly to, who is my assistant, who's based up in Nottingham at the moment. I'm going to ask her to manage the emails, so if you would like to know where you can get all of these bits and bobs, then you can email hello@fashionmumblr.com and Molly will point you in the right direction. She'll be getting this video ready to go live, like, oh, great, thanks Josie. But anyway, darlings, that's all from me. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you'd like to see a more in detail beauty clear out as well, because I still need to do a little bit more on that. And I'll see you on Sunday. Thank you for watching. Bye.
It's a smile on your face.